Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bob. I would like to talk about Hertz, the latest, hottest news now. Okay. While the other YouTubers and all the rest, they are saying that, hey, Hertz is bad. So and so and so. They just state the reason why is it bad, blah 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 blah. Why is it bad to buy now and all that stuff. Okay. And for the most part, I would have to agree. Let's take a look, a simple look, okay, at Hertz first quarter 10Q. Oh, before I begin, I just want to say that I am not a financial advisor. I am not an accountant. I am not a medical expert. I am not uh, I am not in any way related to the financial industry. Okay, whatever I say here, whatever all the points I say, these are just for entertainment purpose. They are not facts and they're just opinions. Okay, I'm not responsible for anything, any opinion I state here. Okay, any trading decisions is your responsibility. So please research it first and do not listen to me. Thank you so much. Okay, we want to see the financial statement. That's the number one, the most important thing. Okay, let's look at the consolidated financial statement. Look at the balance sheet. Okay, we want to look at the balance sheet. They have 1.4 billion as of March 31st, 2020. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see nicer. Okay, they have 1.4 billion. Okay, uh, most of their assets is in this 14.3 billion. Okay, a sizable drop here would wipe out their whole equity. Okay, so we want to look at whether they can pay back their loans. Okay, the loans 24,351. Okay, now if you sell everything here at cost price, of course you cannot sell goodwill and you cannot sell intangible assets. Do you have a negative or positive figure? That is the question that we should ask. Okay, if we subtract this out, you get roughly 21,800 minus this, we get negative value. Okay, so this value minus this value minus this value. Okay, now and then you minus this value. Okay, uh, you get a negative value. Okay, so what it means is that if if they are able to sell everything here at cost price, okay, they can sell their vehicles at 14 billion, which is unlikely. Okay, it's very unlikely. If they can sell it at 14 billion, they are still lacking. Okay, let's count it out. 25,842 minus 1080 goodwill minus intangible assets. Okay, you minus total liabilities, which is 24,351. This is the shortfall. You still have a shortfall of 2.8 billion. Okay, so basically, even if Hertz raise another 1 billion, it is still not enough. Still not enough. It will still be gone. Okay, but this is not the main reason why Hertz is filing for Chapter 11. Okay, a lot of people don't really understand what is happening with Hertz. Okay, So because actually, even if like we calculated just now, equity is if you liquidate the whole thing and all that stuff, they're facing some problems and all that. Okay. Now another point that we want to look at is, okay, this is very bad for the company. Okay, very, very bad. Now, I'm not even going to look at the income statement. I don't think it's significant. Okay, because there's a lot of stuff that you don't see in the income statement. I want to say the cash flow. This is net cash provided by operating activities. This is the net cash. So Hertz, the main business is not just renting cars. Hertz buy the cars at a discounted value from the dealers, but they have to use it. You have to use the car first for like, I don't know, a period of what, 6 months, 7 months, or 8 months, or 1 year before they can sell it. They get buy it at very high discount and then they sell it. This is their main earnings come from here. This is their main driver. So we can see that Hertz actually got 2.2 billion selling used vehicles. So that is the main sales. Okay, it's not from rentals. Rental they don't earn much. Okay, now we want to look at this. We want to make sure that this figure, uh, this figure and this figure, we want to make sure that uh, how do we say this? We want to make sure that it is positive. Okay, so what we look at here, this is the cash flow 449, and this is revenue earning vehicles expenditure. This is very big. This is very big. Okay, hold on. I just want to look at another financial statement. Hold on. Hmm, cash flow. Okay, okay. Just want to make sure something. Okay, I got it already. Sorry guys. Let's take a look again. Wait, where is it? Where's the cash flow? Oh, this no, this is the geo. Okay, we want to make sure that this is the cash provided by operating activities. This is the cash being used, okay, by investing activities. This is some sort of capex. What we call that capital expenditure. So how do you get free cash flow? That's the most important part. Free cash flow is this figure, okay, combined with this figure. If this figure is negative, that means it's being used. So 449 minus 2,100 roughly, okay? Or just 400 minus 200, 2,000 to make it simple. So what did we get? We get a negative free cash flow of 1.6 billion. So these 3 months ended, 1.6 billion is gone. Okay? So if you keep doing that, if you keep spending 1.6 billion every quarter, you can see that the cash here is only about 1,004. It's not going to be enough for another quarter, but hopefully they make money probably. Maybe they can make money the next quarter, we don't know. Okay? Now, the next part that I want to talk about is we want to look at their past performance for Hertz. How has Hertz been doing for the past year? So we look at the 10K. You can just go to SEC or go to the Hertz website, download the 10K. Do not download their forward-looking statement. Do not download their statement or whatever. It's filled with nonsense. Okay? The statements that the company give you is very weird. Don't look at them. Please focus more on the SEC statements. In the SEC statements, you can read the whole thing if you want. It's, it is more relevant to the whole business. Okay, please remember that all these financial statement is just to get a feel of what the business has been like. It's not a feel of what the business will be like. So the most important part is we have to be able to predict how the business will be like, not has been like. Because we know what happened, we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, more or less the same. The cash and all that stuff is the same, so I'm going to skip it. I'm just going to look at the free cash flow again as usual. Where's the cash flow? Okay, so they made a loss last year. They made a this is the income statement. This is not the cash flow. They made a loss 2019. They also made a loss 2018. Not very good. It's quite dangerous already. That means their business trend is not very good. Okay, we want to look at this cash flow as usual again. Cash flow to 2018, 2,500 minus this, negative, negative quite a lot. Okay, 1.5 billion. The next year, the cash flow is still negative, also still quite a lot, roughly. Wait, it's too small. I have to zoom in so that you guys see. Okay, so let's take a look. 4425 minus 2907. Last year, free cash flow 1.5 billion minus negative 1.5 billion. 2018 free cash flow is even worse, negative 1.6 billion, so roughly negative 1.5 billion. Okay, now, so what do you guys think? So what I think is this company is not making money. It's not a cash flow making money. So this is not a good stock to hold for a long time. This stock is bad to hold. I want to say that is the first thing that I want to say. The stock is not a good stock to hold. Okay. And let's see. Now, but why did Hertz go bankrupt? Still got money, right? They still got money. They still got cash. Actually, the only reason why you got bankrupt is suddenly when there's a liability that you have to pay, and it's too much, so you straight away, oh, file for Chapter 11, get bankruptcy protection. Okay, get protection first, so we can renegotiate the deal. Now, Hertz actually has an SPV, some kind of special purpose vehicle, not the vehicle that you use to drive or whatever. Basically, it's like a special body, it's like some kind of body that you make to actually buy up all the cars that Hertz use, and then use these cars as collateral for their secured bonds. And then Hertz leases these cars and also guarantee the resale value of these cars. Now the resale value went down by 20% during the recent crisis. Okay, 20% on the recent crisis. Now, why I say that Hertz is a speculative buy, while the other YouTubers say, don't buy, you're going to lose money for sure. Not true. Okay, not true. Hertz go bankrupt because used car values go down by 20%, and they have a guarantee. Hertz guarantee the secured bonds. So the secured bonds these guys can sue Hertz. Now, before the secured guys bond sue Hertz, Hertz filed for bankruptcy protection first. Okay, but now the current situation is the used car go back up. So roughly the car value only drop about 2%. 2%, Hertz still can take it, can put more money in as collateral. Okay, no problem. So Hertz will highly likely to get out of this bankruptcy. Very likely to get out from the bankruptcy. Especially they raised another 1 billion. They have raised another 1 billion. Okay, but this is the but. We saw just now the long term. This company is not really viable long term. That's the way I see it. I'm serious. This company is not viable long term. If every year this car company bleed 1.5 billion from the cash, this company not viable. In other words, this company is not bringing in money, but is taking out money, forking out money. So this is a very speculative buy. Why did I say speculative buy? Even if you get out of the bankruptcy, how are you going to make money, right? Situation is not that good. Tell you guys the truth. You guys know what's happening now. There could be a silver lining. There could be a silver lining. It's possible that now people are scared to take public transportation, right? So they buy all of them buy used cars. Nobody will buy new cars nowadays because economy is not good. So they all buy used cars. Maybe Hertz can unload those cars, maybe. Okay. Unload more cars and get a positive cash flow. What is the free cash flow? We don't know. Okay. But the main idea is this. Hertz can exit from bankruptcy. This is guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. I would say with 99% confidence that they can get out of bankruptcy. If the used car value don't drop again. If the used car value don't drop again. Okay. Actually, even if it drops by another 3%, 4%, still can take it. But you cannot take another sudden 20%, cannot. Hertz cannot take another sudden 20%. So what I'm saying is that the most important part of the whole thing is after Hertz get out of bankruptcy, the share value usually go up. That's when you should start selling. Okay, that's when you should start selling. Uh, that will be all I would say about Hertz. But as usual, I'm going to make a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever I say is for entertainment purpose. All the facts I provide, I don't guarantee the accuracy of all the facts I provide. Okay, all the facts or all the whatever thing. Okay, please do not listen. Please don't use my video as a basis for your trading before checking it out. Okay, uh, that's all I can say. And thank you so much for listening. If there's any questions, please do not hesitate to put it in the comment section. Thank you so much.